So I just recorded this whole video and the microphone wasn't plugged in. Before we get started, I haven't posted on YouTube in like a year, which is horrific. I'm so, like, I can't even say I'm sorry because there's like 4 of you that watch these videos, and I'm making this video because you specifically requested a book haul. So anyway, it was my birthday last week, and I got way too many books. You'll see in the thumbnail, there's like a huge stack just next to me right now. So yeah, most of these were gifted to me. Some of them I bought. But anyway, let's go. First book is Empire of the Ashes by Anthony Ryan. This is the 3rd book in a trilogy, the Draconis Memoria trilogy. I haven't read the series, like at all. And don't ask me why I bought the 3rd book. I'll tell you why actually. It's because I own book 1 and 2 that I found in like a community book depository on my street. So I didn't even know there was a 3rd book. And I was in the secondhand bookshop and I saw it and I was like, oh, it's not a duology, it's the series. So I bought this book. It was really cheap, really good condition. And I'm really intrigued. I have read Bloodsong by Anthony Ryan, previous series, I believe. And I enjoyed it. I remember liking it. I don't think I continued with the series, but I'm really excited to read this. It's definitely on my TBR once I read the first 2. Similar story for the next ones. The Lightbringer series by Brent Weeks. This is book 3 and book 4. It's worse this time because I don't own book 1 and 2, but I absolutely love Brent Weeks. I've read the Night Angels trilogy. I've read that 3 times. Like, I love it. 5 stars. Amazing. So I'm really excited to read these. I've heard good things. I think it's blowing up on Book Talk again, which is strange because I think it's older than the Night Angel series. That could be misinformation. I don't know. But yeah, these are really cheap. They were like $3 at the op shop. So I had to pick it up because I knew I wanted to read it eventually. It was like one of those things where you see it on the shelf and you're like, I have to. So I had to. Oh, there's actually another book that I got in April and I didn't put it in the pile. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is super random. Chucking in a random book that wasn't in the list. The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. Joe Abercrombie, The Blade Itself. Again, haven't read this series. I haven't read any Joe Abercrombie before, but again, it's been blowing up on Book Talk. I have been wanting to read this. I recently read the Bloodsworn trilogy by John Gwynne. Well, the bits of it that have been released, and I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. And I saw people recommending, like, if you like this book, read this book. And it was like, if you like The Hunger of the Gods, read The Blade Itself. And I saw it in the op shop and I was like, it's a sign. So I got a copy of that. And going back to the planned list, this one I was really highly anticipated. I got this for my birthday from my boyfriend. So this is The Empire of the Damned by J. Kristoff. It's the 2nd book in the series. The first book is The Empire of the Vampire. I really enjoyed that book. It was 4 stars for me. There are a couple issues with it, which is why it wasn't a 5-star. But looking back, I feel like some of those issues are just, they're supposed to be issues, and it's part of why the character is like morally grey and like a little bit dislikable. But I'm really excited to continue Gabriel's story in this book. I haven't read it yet. I will. I definitely will. I'm super excited. I read the first book in February, I think. And then this one came out in March, so I didn't have to wait very long at all. I was a little bit late to the Empire of the Vampire train, but it worked out in my favour. The Sunlit Man by Brandon Sanderson. Also a birthday gift. Super excited. I love Brandon Sanderson. I read the Mistborn trilogy in January and it was amazing, all 5 stars. So when I got this for my birthday, I was super excited. This is a standalone. It's part of the Secret Projects like selection of books that Brandon Sanderson has. Like Trestle the Emerald Sea, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I don't know what this one's about, but it's Brandon Sanderson, so I'm sure I'll love it. It is a part of the Cosmere, which is like the universe where most of the books take place. So I'll have to slot it into the reading order that I've created somehow, because I don't want to read spoilers anywhere. So this one's kind of random. I don't know why I got these books. See that? It's a sign. It's kind of random. I don't know. So this is Raymond E. Feast, really classic fantasy author, been around for a while. I think this is a duology. I think it's just these two in the duology. And I don't know what they're about. They don't have blurbs. But I have read Magician by Raymond E. Feast, which is the first book in a like really famous trilogy. Haven't read the rest of the trilogy, just read Magician, and this is like 8 years ago. And I remember liking it, so I am hoping that I'll like these ones if I read them. I want to read them. There's a lot of books I want to read, so we'll see. This is kind of another random one as well. Throne of the Fallen. Now, this is a funny one. So this is part of a universe, which is in the series of The Kingdom of the Wicked. I DNF'd The Kingdom of the Wicked. I didn't like it. The writing style was weird. I found it strange. So why did I buy this book? I don't know. It's pretty. It was cheap. And apparently you don't need to have read the Kingdom of the Wicked series to read this. It's kind of like a standalone with like Easter egg characters, I believe. And it's really funny because I bought this book and then my friend told me that she reviewed this book in the most recent meeting of our book club. And I just have no memory of that. But then when she told me, I did remember, and it was hilarious. And now I'm wondering if I want to read this book because I remember the review she gave for it. So we'll see. I don't know. Ooh. This next one I'm so excited for. You already know, like everyone's reading this. Everyone and their mother has read this book. It is supposed to be like phenomenal, 5 stars. So The Will of the Many by James Islington. We follow a main character and I believe they're in some sort of like magic school or battle school setting and they're quite young, like a young adult character, but I think it's an adult fantasy genre of book. But I'm so excited to read this. I haven't read any James Islington before. I'm just going off of what BookTok has been telling me. And I would usually say that they're a reliable source, but they've let me down a lot recently. So anyway, that was a gift from my boyfriend and I am obsessed. Like I have been really wanting to read The Will of the Many. Okay, the last two. Get ready. They're so beautiful. I got these today as a gift. Ready? Ready? Bam. How beautiful. I did enjoy reading Fourth Wing. I did quite like it. I gave it 4 stars. I haven't read the next book in the installment, which is Iron Flame, and they just announced book 3 quite recently as well, so I'm a little bit behind. I think I will read Iron Flame because now I want to collect all of these beautiful books, and they're in hardcover. But yeah, that was all my books that I got in April. Massive book haul. That's like the most books I've ever gotten in 1 month before. But, you know, it was a special month. It was birthday month. Anyway, hopefully it's not a year before I post again. I think I really want to make like more, because I used to post the study with me videos, but I moved my desk used to be here on this wall that you see, but now it's in a completely different room and it's not a pretty room. It's very plain, but like it's a productive space, but it's just not as aesthetically pleasing as this one was. So I really don't know. Like I could definitely film more of the study with me videos, and they actually made me study more because like I'm filming on my phone, so I couldn't go on my phone because my phone is in use. So I was like actually doing my work. But I kind of want to make vlogs at uni, but then I don't want to like dox myself. But like, anyway, probably going to make a what I read in April video, which I think that's going to be a really interesting mix because I read a bit of like weird stuff in April. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I explained the books well. I haven't read any of them yet, but I definitely hope to soon. But anyway, bye!